Good morning, coming to you. How you doing? This Tim coming to you, shining bright. That's how we got to do it. We got to come each morning, shining bright, giving yourself the love and the energy that you need. Hey, waking up in the morning, getting you a cup of water, going outside, listening to the birds sing, getting adjusted to the nature way of doing things. You have that power, you have that attention. I'd like to say what's going on to everybody. Like I said, I'm doing good, I'm doing well, just trying to live the best life that I'm trying to live, just like you need to be living the best life that you need to be living. Not worrying about what everybody else is doing, what everybody else is saying. If they're complaining about you, if they're complaining about somebody else, if they're complaining about taxes, if they're complaining about the presidency or Congress or what black folk is doing, what white folk is doing, you need to be focusing on what you are doing. Just imagine, well, you can't imagine, but just think on the things that you have done, that you took yourself out of the equation and you put somebody else into your spot, and you put the main focus on them and you didn't put the main focus on yourself. Now it's time to get right. Now it's time to rise up above all the mess that this world dishes out on us. We don't have time for it. We don't have time for it. The clock ticks and ticks and ticks and ticks, and time waits on nobody. There's opportunities, there's things out there that you could be doing, that I could be doing, to raise ourselves higher, okay, to where we want the things that we want, and where we can get the things that we can get by going out and doing the work. Stop expecting it just to fall in your lap. You're going to have to go out and do the work. And sometimes going out and doing the work is just researching a thing, just checking into some things. Okay, when you go and do something different, like checking into something, it's not like you have to go to that address. Hey, we got phones here, we got the internet, we got books, we got all kinds of things that we can search and deep dive into to find out what we need to find out to make our lives better. Okay, and once you take those initial steps, once you take those steps to going and doing something different to become better, the body will react to that. Okay, it's like putting soda pop and potato chips and McDonald's and stuff in your body every day, you know, and not getting the basic things that this earth gives us, like nuts, fruits, berries, veggies, water, okay, honeysuckle, honey, all types of things, all types of teas without the artificial sugars. You know, you got your cane sugar that you can use, but I'm illustrating the nature foods is what we need in our bodies to function the right way. Once we get all of the processed stuff in there, your body reacts to the processed stuff, and your body's just going to go through some processes. But if you stick to the nature way of doing things, especially the way of thinking, if we stick to nature's way of doing a thing, you'll come out on top. Because like I say in my other videos and posts, when I post on Facebook, the trees don't talk. That sun out there don't talk. Those clouds, what some clouds are clouds, other stuff, I don't know what that is. The clouds and the birds and the bees and the lions and the tigers and the bears, those things, they don't talk. But you know what they can do, okay? You know, if you build a house in a forest and you don't check the trees out to make sure the foundation of the trees is good and everything, it could fall in your house, you know? You have to be careful if you put your house beside the ocean, and if the water comes in, I mean, duh, I mean, come on now. You already know. You know how powerful that water is, but it's not out there telling you, hey, I'm coming, I'm coming. No, you see it. So you go in and out of your life without making so much noise coming from this right here, not unless it's productive noise that's going to get you somewhere, not leaving you at a standstill and you're broadcasting everybody else's news out for them for free, and they're getting publicity for free because you post it and you talk about it, and then everybody wants to know about it, and everybody wants to know about it, but nobody wants to know about you, okay? But it's all about you, okay? If it wasn't for you posting the things that you posting and doing the things that you're doing, some of us wouldn't be in the predicament that we are in today. Some of us need to post the positive things about what's going on in your life. Maybe somebody wants to know about what's going on in my neighbor's life. What's going on in the person that lives 50 miles or 100 miles away from me? What are they thinking? What are they going through? Okay, instead of what Art Kelly's going through, or what Michael Jackson's going through, or Oprah, or Gayle King, or Donald Trump, or any of those people. Instead of, everybody knows what they're doing because they already have a platform. What about your platform? Okay, what about your ship? Okay, how's your ship doing out here in this crazy sea of this world that's going on today? How is that holding up? How is your sails holding up? Okay, how is your rudder? Is your rudder withstanding the waves that's crashing up against it? That's what we need to be focusing on. We need to be focusing on us, you and I, us, ourselves, okay? Because we have a platform, but our platform is not as big as the people that go and sign their name on a dotted line to become an artist or some kind of star or something, okay? You are a star, okay? Every boy, man, woman, child, girl is a star, okay? You have a seed down inside of you that's untouchable, but you need to reach that seed. You're going to have to become familiar with that seed is talking to you 24 hours a day to tell you to do things, maybe the things that you don't want to do because it's unfamiliar to friends and family, and maybe different than what your pastor says, or what your minister says, or what your college professor says, or what your teacher says. But going with that spirit deep down inside of you, that's the same thing that lion does. It listens to that spirit down inside of it and tells them, hey, let's go after that animal right there. That's the weakest link right there. Let's go get it. Okay, it's not like it's talking to itself like the cartoon illustration where you have the goodness on one side and you have evil on the other side, and you're talking to each other. No. That there's a spirit deep down inside of you that's going to guide you to do the right things, and it's going to guide you to do the necessary things that you need to come up out of your mess. But like I said, it's unfamiliar territory because it's unfamiliar to you, because most of us has always been taught that that's evil, that voice inside of you that's evil. Yeah, there is a part of you that is evil. Okay, God made everything. The creating force made good and evil, okay? Okay, there's a difference in how you illustrate it out, how it's illustrated out. But, you know, that voice inside of you, if you really talk to it, it'll talk to you back. And if you acknowledge that it's there, it's going to acknowledge you, and it's going to make sure you turn right instead of left, or I want you to go this path home instead of going that way. I want you to stop by this store instead of stopping at that store. I want you to say hey to that person when you usually would just walk by that person because they may look a certain way, or they may have this type of tattoo, or wearing this type of shirt, or wearing this type of hat, okay? We have the power, okay? And as long as you let somebody come in and take a hold of your power, you don't have no damn power, okay? You forfeit your damn power because you were afraid and you were fearful. Just because somebody had some type of material gain more than you are, and you think that they're on top just because they have more crap sitting around collecting dust. But no, it's not that way, and it shouldn't be that way, because you have the power, you have the force. Just like I say, if that ant has enough power to climb on your body and bite you, and you react to it, and look how big you are to that ant, what type of power do you have? And that ant, I don't see that ant carrying around a bat stick, missile, or none of that stuff. I don't see him carrying around no artillery or anything like that. All it does is uses this God-given force, and it lynches this biting utensils into somebody's skin, and they notice it, okay? And an ant's real small. You can put an ant in a cup of your coffee and they'll think they're in the ocean. So what do you think about that? Coming to you live on a Tuesday, showing you love, just getting you to think a little bit, showing you how much power you have, because you do have that power. And don't let nobody take no power from you. Once you let somebody take power from you, that means they got you. And I don't have to call any names. Good day to you. Love all of you.